Okay, I am at 304 West Swann Street in Chicago. Homeowner, I just spoke with him, John Thomas. I have been given a vent to replace on the garage. I did set my ladder up over there. I have not been given any shingles, a shingle color or anything like that, so I brought the closest match that I could find just in case. But a brown vent. 304 West Swann. Hold on 1 second. All right. Got a couple wires in the way, so just gonna maneuver around here. All right, so we are on the garage. Looks like we could replace either one of these. Both have a good amount of hail damage. Again, I have to watch out for the wires here. Good amount of hail damage everywhere on here. We're going to choose this one. All right, during this repair, what we're going to look for are things like granule retention, mat transfer, shingle pliability. But the main focus is getting this out and replace. Now we're going to have to manipulate a couple shingles. In terms of the tabs, we're going to have to do that tab. We're going to have to do this tab, this tab, this tab, in order to get this nail up here. I don't know if you can see that, and then this tab as well. So 4, 5, the vent is peeking up through this. This is a damaged shingle. The vent is peeking up through this shingle. I think that's all of the shingles we're gonna have to manipulate here. The best and safest way to get this out to start is instead of yanking up underneath this, just going right below the shingle itself. So here we are, lifting this shingle up, nothing too crazy, to get this nail out. All right, see, and it's barely even had to manipulate shingle number 2 here. All right, for shingle number 1, we have to wiggle our way underneath there. There we go. All right, here we are. Now we just got these 2 nails in the back, it looks like. Shingle number 1 has come up. Shingle number 2 is a little up. We'll see what that's about. Looks like we won't have to touch shingle number 3 too much, but we will have to, just for safety purposes, lift up shingle number 5 a bit here. Underneath it. Nails in there good. Typically you don't see nails in the face of these shingles, and so this is, oh boy, this, oh, it had an extra little nail in there that I didn't see at first. So here, not removing anything with it, just a little more leverage here. There's 1 3/4 inches. All right. So because these nails were in the face, first of all, this should come right out. Because these nails were in the face, and I had to take out these shingles, these are damaged now. I cannot leave that as is. So that's a shingle I would need to repair. Furthermore, I got holes right here. But taking a look underneath these shingles, let me take this camera off for a second. Sorry for the movement. It's a nice warm day. These shingles are able to be manipulated enough. Alright. Did lift this one up. And this one. It's about 70 degrees today. Alright, we just gotta clean this off a little bit, get this a little that way. Alright. When lifting up these shingles are, again, it's 70 some degrees today, nice and sunny, so that's making these a little more pliable than they might be on a cooler day. But my main concern is these holes that have been obtained now that we've removed the vent. And so I would need at least this shingle with me in order to be in order to do this repair fully. And they're losing granules, but I wasn't cranking on it too much, so I would need more shingles covered. And with how this is all tied in, I would want to replace these two, shingle number 1 and shingle number 2, in order to prevent those holes from being there, because you shouldn't use the same exact holes again. I fear, given the granule loss, that when replacing these shingles, I'll get a clearer picture of this, but the mat transfer involved, I fear that in replacing these shingles, more mat transfer would occur. I will get clear pictures of the mat transfer from this shingle. Well, the mat transfer that occurred to shingle number 2 from, we'll call this shingle number 6, or at least tab number 6. I'll get clearer video footage of that. Also under here, again, the mat transfer involved getting this shingle out. I mean, I had to go underneath it in order to get the nail. Again, I will get clearer photos. And even right there, this shingle was down, and now that's down to the it's down to the fiberglass. It's for this reason that the mat transfer and the granule loss and the holes, that I don't think that I can do this repair without having to do more than what more than the shingles I was given. And again, I wasn't given any shingles. I wasn't supposed to replace any, only a vent. But I don't think this roof is repairable in the first place.